little bit about the conservation of the Blue Plaque scheme. Then if we're able to ask Mr. Clark to whatever remarks you can make on that unveil. David Renison is then kindly going to give us two stanzas of an old John Boer poem. Then the ceremony is over and we'll move aside for a cup of coffee. So without more ado,
you'll have to speak up and project.
Oh, I'm used to that,
Yes, obviously there's going to be a certain amount of background noise, so we do apologise for that. I did ask Jill if she could stop the traffic a minute, but she didn't want to. Anyway, good morning everybody. Welcome to sunny Hoylake, and in particular the Royal Liverpool Golf Club. My name is Peter Gold from Conservation Areas Wirral, also known as Cllr. Over the last 3 years, Cllr had partnered Wirral Council to put in place a rolling programme of blue plaques, supported by the Wirral Heritage Fund. As you know, Wirral has a rich portfolio of heritage. And there's quite a lot of people that are both well known and not so well known. From the 13 plaques which we have installed on this particular programme, we tried to vary our selection of recipients. We've therefore included 2 intrepid adventurers and 2 sportsmen to the collection, and they include our first plaque, as you would have guessed, Dixie Dean, the first footballer to have scored 60 goals in one season with Everton Football Club. The record still stands today, and this is installed at his first professional club, Tranmere Rovers. Then Anne Davison, probably not so well known for some of you. She was the first lady to sail single-handed across the Atlantic in a small sailing boat, and the plaque is installed at Merebrook House near Wirral. And I must add, she undertook this mammoth journey after 2 years previously she was trying to sail across the Atlantic with her husband, and they came to grief and the husband died. So after all that experience, she decided to go solo by herself. And I must mention Alan Rouse from Wallasey, the first climber to summit K2, the second highest mountain in the world, and this is installed at the Breck Park in Wallasey. Today we are commemorating John Boer, a Hoylake golfing supremo, not very well known to the average person, but it is hoped that the publicity generated today will make him more of a household name. And above his many achievements, he was the first amateur to win the Open in 1890 and also the Amateur Championship in the same year. John is honoured in the Golfing Hall of Fame in America alongside such greats as Alice, Seb Ballesteros and Nick Faldo, just to mention a few. Now it's at this point the mayor is looking at me, giving me daggers, thinking, is he going to start reading all my script? Which is, but I'm not. I'm finishing now, and I would like to invite Cllr Geoffrey Watt, Mayor of Wirral, to enlighten us a little bit more about this hero and carry out the unveiling. Mr. Mayor.
Well, captains, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, thank you for inviting me and the Mayoress to the Royal Liverpool this morning to carry out this unveiling ceremony, which I'm very proud to do. And also thank you to Peter for providing me with these wonderful notes, which he hasn't used himself. John Ball was the eldest son of John Ball Sr., who was the proprietor of the Royal Hotel on Stanley Road. The hotel was used as the clubhouse by the Liverpool Golf Club members from its formation in 1869 on the links land, which was also home to the Liverpool Hunt Club. The club became royal in 1871 thanks to the patronage of Prince Arthur, reputedly Queen Victoria's favourite son. Horse racing here continued until 1876, when the increasingly popular game of golf took precedence. Young Johnny had two major advantages when learning the game. The links were but a few yards from his front door, and he had endless opportunity for practice, and from his father he learnt the qualities of determination and self-control which characterised his playing career. John Ball's achievements were as momentous as those of Bobby Jones, Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods of later generations. Surviving round after round of match-play golf in the amateur championship, when no leading player ever turned professional, was as stern a test as winning the Open Championship, yet Ball did it 8 times. The time span of John Ball's dominance is also amazing. His first victory came at the age of 26 in 1888, and his last when in his 51st year. Of world golfers, only Jack Nicklaus has spread his victories over a longer period. Ball was also a force in the Open Championship. He first entered at Prestwick in 1878 when he was 16 and tied for 4th place. But at Prestwick in 1890 he became the first amateur and the first Englishman to earn the title of champion golfer. That year the club members raised sufficient funds to honour him with a fine portrait by R.E. Morrison, the fine double-faced clock which watches over players to this day, and a personal gift of a crested gold watch and chain. Ball volunteered to go to the Boer War as a trooper with the Denbighshire Yeomanry, even though he was then aged 38. Again, club golfers donated enough money to buy him a charger, a mouse-up pistol and some field glasses. Johnny survived the war and was repatriated in July 1901, when 500 to 600 people turned out to greet his return. Overall, Ball won 9 major championships and can lay claim to be considered alongside the best British players ever. His medals and other tributes are proudly on display in the club's showcases. A very modest man, he is as revered now just as much as he was then by golfing enthusiasts worldwide. Ball retired from championship golf in 1927 and lived at the foot of the Holkin Hills near Holloway. He died in 1940, aged 79, and is buried in Holy Trinity Churchyard in Hoylake alongside his family. A fitting tribute to John Ball came from Guy Farrer, club secretary and author. No one has ever inspired greater hero worship, and no one ever courted it less. So, captains, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure and honour here in Hoylake to unveil this blue plaque to John Ball. And it reads, Wirral Council.
Let's take that from him.
John Ball of Hoylake, born 1861, died 1940. Open golf champion 1890. 8 times amateur golf champion between 1888 and 1912. Member of Royal Liverpool Golf Club. And has been elected by Conservation Areas Board.
Fantastic.
Thank you all very much.
About John Ball by Ronald Ross. England, the first in every game in which it takes a pride. In golf, a game it once thought tame, has taken a wondrous stride. It now can boast a growing host of golfers great and small, but few among its golfing throng can match young Johnny Ball. Long may he play the honest game he's played so long and well, to add fresh lustre to his fame and newer records turn. And when death doer with putts dead sure has hold us golfers all, when you and I forgotten lie, they'll talk of Johnny Ball. Very good.
Interesting. I came here for an interview 40 years ago. Working in the accounts. Yes, I will do. There's the drawings.
Weekend into our store, which started at 8:30 in Hampton Square in Birkenhead. We did the Transport Museum, had a ride on the tram, we went to the Windsor Art Gallery, supposedly to see the De La Robbia pottery. In fact, we saw the whole thing very briefly, and then we went to Portsmouth Village, a very quick exploration. There's a lot to see here. And then I tried to take them around all our green and picturesque villages all the way around. Came past the gate here, went along Hoylake and Hoylake, back to here. We were only 20 minutes late on the schedule when we got back.